The New York Police Department asking people to post photos of its officers on Twitter yesterday using the hashtag #MyNYPD. It didn't quite go exactly as they had hoped. Critics of the police department quickly hijacking that hashtag and posting pics of alleged police brutality. Joining us with his take is Syracuse University assistant professor and social media strategist Anthony Rotolo. Anthony, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So where did the NYPD go wrong?
Well, there's a few places here, but most importantly, I think they went wrong in failing to do what I would call in my class a listening stage or a research stage when you're going to launch a social media effort like this. It is very important to take a look at the community that you're going to be addressing and assess the potential pitfalls for something like this. And it's also, I should say, very important to build a rapport with your audience well in advance of calling on the crowd to weigh in as they did. You can go a long way through the research and even looking at other similar campaigns in similar departments to determine if there are things in your environment that are going to get dredged up, and you can bet that those voices are going to be louder in the mix. So I think the first failing was not being realistic about what the audience may think of them.
And of course, that's what the NYPD thought they were doing. We had this comment from the NYPD spokeswoman saying the NYPD is creating new ways to communicate effectively with the community. Twitter provides an open forum for an uncensored exchange, and this is an open dialogue good for our city. But here's the thing, Anthony, we've seen this before. We saw the Ask JPM hashtag. We saw the McD's Stories hashtag. How did they not see this coming?
Well, that's a really good question. I would assume that any organization as large as the NYPD that has thought through the potential outcomes of something like this, as you would expect they would see the opportunity for negative comments being shared in a campaign like this. I think that oftentimes as organizations rush to the appeal of social media efforts with good intentions, as I'm sure that the NYPD had, they will tend to overlook the potential for what really makes social media most powerful, which is leveling the playing field between those discussing. So it's no longer the NYPD enjoying this opportunity to speak from a pulpit or to be somehow sequestered from this type of dialogue. In a social media conversation, though, the end users are as loud as the organization that starts the conversation. And I think it's easy to forget that, especially if your intentions are good, as that comment seems to indicate.
All right, the NYPD says they are going to keep at it, so we'll see if this turns around for them. Anthony, thanks for joining us.